Puts his bat on his left shoulder. Lefty on lefty duel. First pitch to Colby. Swinging a drive to right field. Looking up is Humphrey, and he's going to watch it fly right out of here. Over the fence it goes. She's gone. One pitch, one blast for Colby Halter, and Falmouth doubles its lead. It's now 4-0 Doors over the Birds with no one gone in the top of the third. 2-1 to Mooney. Swinging a line drive right side, through for a base hit. Chestnut rounding third. He's getting sent home. The throw to the plate. It's cut off. The Doors are back in front. Alex Mooney in the clutch, an RBI single with 2 gone in the top of the 7th. It's 8-7 Falmouth. The 1-0 from Edwards. Fastball swinging a shot towards right field. Going back is Seidel. He dives, moving to his left, and he makes the play. Oh, what a grab by Tommy Seidel. There's 1 gone here in the top of the 5th inning. Borfin with a loud out towards the right field line. We welcome you back to Stony Brook Field, where the Commodores are leading the Whitecaps by a score of 4-1 heading into the bottom half of the 4th inning. With Logan Soforenko and Carter Bainbridge, I'm Trey Redfield. So glad you're with us for the 3rd meeting of these two. Falmouth owns the season series 1-0-1. Last time they faced off, 0-0 tie came last Friday at Gov Fuller Field. Gerard Watts-Brown on for his 4th inning of work, and it starts against David Mendham, who is 0 for 1 on the afternoon. First pitch to him. Slider misses low and away. Didn't go around. Ball 1.
Cozart was very adamant that he did, but clearly no swing around. Good check there by Mendham.
It's one of those checks from the catcher that just shows that he has his pitchers back. 1-0. Fastball high and away. 2-0 now. Mendham playing first base today. Comes out of Oklahoma State, where he had 276 with 11 home runs. It's a righty on lefty matchup. Watts-Brown is working from the windup. Has his sign from Cozart, kicks and fires. Fastball too low, ball 3.
We've seen a couple of walks today, not incredibly harmful, but leadoff walks, they never result to anything good.
Infield straight up, so is the outfield. 3-0. Fastball too low, ball 4. 4-pitch walk given up by Jerron Watts-Brown. It's the 3rd base on balls allowed by the Long Beach State Dirtbag today.
I saw a lot of 4-pitch walks last night against the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. Saw 2 from the Falmouth pitching staff.
So now comes Curtis Byrne. Right-handed batter who's behind the plate today. Flew out to Luke Boyers in right field on a foul fly to start off the bottom of the 2nd inning. Watts-Brown working from the stretch with Mendham on first. Kicks and fires. First pitch too high and away. Ball 1. As Cozart calls time, that's 5 straight balls thrown by Watts-Brown. So the battery going to talk things over on the mound. Cozart just trying to slow down Watts-Brown a little bit. This is something that Cozart does really well. He knows when his pitchers are getting a little flabbergasted, a little too rattled. Sometimes they just need a second, and Cozart honors that. 4-1 your score. Falmouth in front of Brewster. 1 on, nobody gone in this bottom half of the 4th inning at Stony Brook Field. Byrne takes a deep breath, steps back into the right-handed batter's box, puts the bat on his back shoulder. Watts-Brown comes set on the mound. 1-0. Fastball at the letters and inside, but enough for strike 1. So count even with Mendham on first base, who got aboard via 4-pitch walk. Jacob Walsh holding him on over there. Watts-Brown comes set. Kicks and fires. Fastball swinging a grounder through the hole on the left side for a base hit. Curtis Byrne is now 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a single as Mendham goes over to second. And it now brings up Grayson Tatro, who serves as the tying run with no one gone in this bottom half of the 4th inning. Falmouth 4, Brewster 1.
Well, this guy's an RBI machine, and he's been very successful against the Falmouth Commodores, Grayson Tatro. So you got to be able to attack him, but be cautious because, like you said, one swing of the bat could tie this game up. And we've seen some home runs that have been close here at this ballpark.
He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out to second. Mendham on second, Byrne on first. Watts-Brown peeks back at second. His first pitch, he went around. Strike 1. Tatro Brought his bat around home plate in the left-handed batter's box. So it was a pitch that was low and inside of fastball. And it's 0-1 on the right fielder out of Abilene Christian. Righty on lefty duel. Watts Brown working quickly. Already has his sign. Kicks and fires. Slider, and Tatro swords that one. It's now 0-2. Grayson Tatro is a guy who dominated with ACU this season. 17 home runs, 66 RBIs, 16 stolen bases. All of them led the Wildcats. He's down 0-2 with no one gone in this bottom half of the fourth inning. Watts Brown from the stretch has his sign. Looks back at second. Looks back again and deals. Fastball too low, ball one. Last time the Doors and Caps faced off, there was this heckler at Gov Fuller Field, and he was going down the roster, and he was saying, "Hey, Grayson, you go to Abilene Christian. Where is that?" I turned around and told him, "Oh, it's in Texas, and they're in the Southland Conference, too." He had the Brewster dugout fired up on the third base side. A lot of the Whitecaps players were saying, yep, every time the heckler was saying something. The 1-2. Slider, swing and a miss, strike three. Jerron Watts Brown picks up his first swinging strikeout on the afternoon. It's his third overall, and there is one gone with 2 on in the bottom of the fourth inning. Falmouth leads Brewster 4-1.
It's fascinating that you have the two different ways, the via looking and via swinging. It was on the same pitch. It was on that breaking ball. So very fine job there by Watts Brown trying to get that ground ball here.
Both Zane Morehouse and Jerron Watts Brown are using their breaking ball to their advantage. Logan Bravo now at the plate. Righty on righty duel. First pitch. Slider low and away. Good block by Kozar, keeping it in front of him, moving to his right side. It's now 1-0. It's Mendham on second, who got aboard via a 4-pitch walk. Curtis Byrne is still hanging out on first base. He got aboard via a single over on the left side between the hole of Colby Halter and Alex Mooney at third and short, respectively. Bravo back in the right-handed batter's box. Watts Brown has his sign from Kozart. Comes set from the stretch. 1-0. Fastball inside, but an up for strike one. Bravo shrugging his shoulders a little bit because they didn't really like that call.
That's not a pitch you're swinging at when you're ahead in the count 1-0. His mindset there.
It's now even at 1. 1 gone, bottom 4, Doors up 3. 2 on in this bottom half of the fourth inning. Watts Brown peeks back at second. Looks back again and deals. Slider, swing and a miss, strike 2. This is something Watts Brown is comfortable in, it feels like. He has runners on, and he finds a way to dominate.
Demonstrated that in the first inning.
Yeah, he's demonstrated that all season as well. Likes to find the mentality of strike one. Find the first strike and dominate. Peek back at second again. 1-2. In the dirt, blocked by Kozart. Count even at 2 now.
For the second time.
For the second
That's
time.
A great job back there in this at-bat.
Jacob Kozart, the catcher out of NC State, started in 42 games this season. Told me it was an easy choice to go play college ball in Raleigh, North Carolina, because Elliot Avent, the rest of the coaching staff, live and breathe catching. 2 on, 1 gone. Bottom 4, Doors up on the Caps 4-1. 2-2 the count on Logan Bravo, who is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout looking. The pitch. Slider, swinging a bouncer to the left side. Mooney has it at shortstop, tosses the second for 1, over to first for 2. It's a 6-4-3 double play, and Watts Brown gets out of another jam. That is huge. And the Commodores will take it any day of the week to close out the fourth. We go into the top of the fifth inning with Kozart, Mooney, and Halter due up, and Falmouth leading Brewster 4-1. You're listening to the Cape Cod Baseball League on the Commodores Radio Network.